Hello. Alright. This is... Well, I don't know what this is. This is going to be interesting. Actually, I just looked at the defense board for the first time. That's going to be even weirder. Okay. Yeah. I have to do some improv, I think. Let me just pull up the safe playlists. And let's go. Okay. We see Lord Vader and then Saw, which would usually kind of indicate something power level wise. But they have a twist for us, it looks like. So this player, we fought against them once, you can't say. Honestly, the first time I fought them, the results were like so baffling that I should legitimately thought they were cheating. It seems like they're just big banner perverts. They will do everything in their power to make sure they can finish matches with perfect banners. At least that's what it looks like. They're not immune to tomfoolery. We did get some banner bleed, but for the most part, they seem to just run a very tight banner margin line. So, that's going to be the expectation of us as well. And the first thing that I saw looking at this board was that. And that's something. I don't know what to think of that. I'm probably just going to go ask GAC inside real quick, because that's a lot. Vader. Oh. Riva, with their powers combined, people have not been winning, apparently. So that's how they posted. They play for hyper efficiency and then post this team that a lot of people just seem to drop to, I guess, is the general premise. Well, what's out there? Well, yeah, that's okay. We could go that route. If we run into Leia behind, then I am probably just screwed. Let's see. Traditionally, are they Leia holders? They are. Maybe we just try SLK then. Take a gamble. They do have some bleed, but like this doesn't really strike me. If this isn't getting one shot, I don't think the two shots could be that much more reassuring. All right, what does this need to look like? I imagine you start here. Do we care about what? Does what really get to care about what? You can imagine SLK stops Riven from really getting to play. Is Armor River interesting? But if Riven get the stun on her unique, nope, it's on her lead, so we can definitely just poke her. She's not going to get to play the video game. I still kind of just want Watt just to be more guaranteed value. Riva really shouldn't get to play, right? It's doing full horse order. To me, this feels like WAD versus Armor. Like, I don't think Hux is really going to change that much here, right? Might as well. Goofy defense not that great against Small Blast, but I would like to believe Crew can take it. Is there ever a call that I should put regen tech on Crew first, just to try to survive the Ball Blasts? There's no way a Maul Blast could just kill us outright, right? What does my gut say? My gut wants tank tech immediately. We're gonna poke to get rid of Frenzy. But they go first, but that's okay, we'll lap. Give me some of that mastery. We live, but barely. Wasn't there a deal where I actually kind of technically preferred him to die? Like, mastery draining Maul caused some issues because everyone was just alive. Time is potentially the essence of the fight. I need to just speed up. Interesting dodge on Maul. Oh, but is this just screwed because Ufu defense is just gonna absolutely murder SK's damage? Is that what's happening here? And we're still ramping. Oh, I did not eat cleanse. That's okay. That was dumb. Kind of scary window here, actually. I think I'm just dead potentially. One down, but like Reva's is just unkillable. Timing, Jesus Christ. Oh. When I said time is of the essence, I guess because we were just beating up on Ufus the whole time, and LV is not an Ufu. Man. Damn. Actually would have been one-shottable. That went from, like, maybe I could win in 10 years, but also I'm about to die to 5 seconds. Well, okay, maybe not 5 seconds off lethal. I don't know. It was damn close. Alright, I guess it's just Fennec. Banner-wise, we are still ahead. I would like to think we made it through the hardest part, and that there's not going to be anything serious behind. Which that happen to your opponent? Well, if you post LV Maul Riva with a Ufu defense crown, maybe you too. Am I on BAM? Why the fuck am I on BAM? Oh, I don't use Mando, I guess. That is a reason. Wow. Insane. Alright. There is a Saw super team partially consisting of an R5 Saw. It's less scary than we've fought recently. Also Tuscans. They're actually trying to post Gar ISC on me. We'll take it as a sign of intense disrespect. Yeah, pretty standard, just like, hey, it's a bunch of bad attack shit. And it's also at 12 too, almost. Alright, what do we want here? Hey, this is the biggest reason why cheese fights are annoying, right? Which is ostensibly we should be looking to overkill this, but now we have to gamble that they're the thing that we choose to price here. Is it just gonna be something that we miss back wall? I don't think Qui-Gon is safe enough to be considered worth risking here. DR probably wins, but is also probably god-awful banners, I'd imagine. What about Malgus side of things? They do stack health, So Malgus Nuke will have limited reach. If we're talking Malgus Trash as a separate team, I don't think he's got it. And I think we do kind of want to extend our teams out in that direction. So I think I'm still probably just over here. Okay. What do we even want? Hellsteel, maybe? That's Baron's Crown. You don't get to take that. It's not yours. Defense is such a bad stat for Sith Empire. Okay, let me ask it this way. How fast can we end this fight? Hey, thank you for the Twitch Prime, Ashley darling. I don't know if it's gonna go well. I mean, it's gonna be a bunch of cheese, so it going well is less about us winning fights and more about winning fights well. Yeah, we'll see. Much appreciated. What is Malgus doing this meta? He actually got some decent usage. Technically, I kind of would prefer mine to be on defense, but for whatever reason, I just went on a weird... Oh, okay, not necessarily weird. Weird is the wrong word. I went on a more targeted defense where technically I'm running some teams that could be argued as a lower tier than Malgus, but they're looking to pressure the same teams. I mean, we'll see GAC history this week to see how well that's working. Maybe just Malgus just goes back to defense. But I don't typically like you holding him for offense. In my opinion, he's always kind of built for defense. Let's try this. Don't load the tenacity up to start. But it is what it is. I don't remember if I can cast Shock now, and if it will just, like, if the Fear will dispel buffs into me being with the Shock immediately. But she does have no tenacity up, so. Oh, she has it now. Do we lapse all? Surely, right? Yeah. 100%. Nah. You wish. We got a tiptoe. That was a missed target. For whatever reason, I thought we were stuck targeting her. Alright, the bomb is on us. That shock is a problem. Or the burn is a problem. -2, considering that the posted banner average was like a 49. I think it did okay. Alright, Tuskens with the Warrior 9. We could just go the cheap revive block route. Afro also does have a revive block. I still kind of just feel concerned over, like, hey, what if I need something for Afro in the rear? Do we just want to do a head count real quick? We can scout them together. How about that? How many GLs on offense? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. So there's a Ray behind. Okay. Depending on if we want to trust Maul or if we want to just go the JML direction instead. Because JML with JCal did feel playable last time. Check another round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we're gonna be fighting a Ray probably. But Afra's not really on that duty. Right? What would we spend Afra on now that we would immediately regret? Like, it's not gonna be a Jabba type affair. I don't think that's within range. And we should still have Scatter Revive Block. Yeah. Probably gonna try to get rid of it, but for today's purposes, I am not gonna say I mind it. It does fine. As long as we don't aim at Warrior, Warrior is going to be a pain in the ass in their own right. Also, should I just be intensely afraid of the revive block that he has? Yeah, that's not great, huh? This could... I don't know. Do we have a revive block? Yes. Do I feel safe? No. I just don't have a preferred response against these guys yet. And that's a problem today. Whatever, let's just try this. That counter chance is also not okay. Still not that good. Still kind of why I was concerned. Weird. Meanwhile, Dash somehow balling out. Not against the real Tusken Crown. That would be why. You sort by skill rating, and people are, well, it's 3-1. That's not a real team. That's lost. That's not a real Kron. Alright, defending Kron. The win rate goes to 28%. Get me the fuck out of here. Well. I don't know if I agree with that. I think I need to just try this. We need to get over the fear factor. Right? So why would people be losing this? They're probably losing this because they're preferring BT1 AoE over basic, and AoE is just going to make a bunch of turn meter, freeze them a bunch of momentum, you checkmate yourself if we basic our way out. Oh wait, y'all couldn't see this, huh? Why is it still in edit mode? God. Well, you didn't miss too terribly much. I was looking at Afra match data. It seemed to be bad. Maybe we can become a statistic in the positive direction. How about that? Wouldn't that be lovely? I took it for 0 Omicron. I took it about a year ago or something. Nah, we tried JKR once. It was not pretty. Now this is the moment of truth. Do we go for the AoE or the basic? AoE is a lot of time meter for them, but is a potentially respectable damage nuke. The problem is, if basic gets a kill, basic into Haywire doesn't actually provide us a ton. They're still below 10, which is fantastic. If we could keep this alive for BT1, that would be so excellent. Oh, why did he cleanse? That's not what I wanted. Fuck off. Why did he cleanse? I am lacking the critical info. We just weren't true enough with our true damage. How do we not die to warrior? Do we just go here, maybe? We win by letting warrior do his AoE. Or his multi-hit. We just need him to dump it. We need him to fall below 10 of his own volition. Or we just need to kill him here. That would also be excellent if we could just... Yeah. Goodbye. Banners. Go away. Hey, we're not a statistic. Yay. We're actually kind of an example of what's possible. Yay. But your sign says no revives. Yeah, things work a little bit differently in the Tuscan community. It's more of a suggestion. I need to be worried and or irritated by Throne just like fracturing people inconsiderately. Throne lead could also conceivably let them cleanse themselves, so we would have to tiptoe a little bit and be careful about the true damage basic being counterable. Feel us kind of neat. We have multiple avenues of attack. Maybe it is seal loss. What if we see gas, though? We would need to see gas and also something that requires... Yeah, I think this is okay. The only way we're in trouble is if they post something that requires Sith Eternal, right? I'd imagine. Defense doesn't really help us here. So blind stops them from counterattacking, stun stops them from counterattacking, C3PO, confuse also stops them from counterattacking. ISE is the main threat. That's more or less okay. Also, Gar is just safe to focus, huh? At least he should be. And the funniest bit here, their turns do not matter. Their turns are the exact opposite of what they want. So right now, we could just chill. And then... and then he's done. That's why you don't post them. Unless you think your opponent's a dum-dum. Lynchman? I went for the structural integrity. This is why you cannot post them. There's too many debuffs out there. It's like if they released Gar and ISE with this kit, way like back when they got released into the game, this would be a very different conversation because the tool set back then would be a lot less strong. They would just probably be very postable. But now, what's going on 2024? What are we doing? Alright, I have no idea what's up here. I'm looking for ideas. This is Paplu, Nisa. Baze specifically seems to be happier in the matchup. So you don't necessarily love the idea of fighting against the revive with the ults. Because you only get one ult, and they have a revive, so we would need to be killing them via expose. That's a bit of a weird place to be in. But maybe. I'd imagine Nisa just exposes herself to oblivion. How are we doing time-wise? 50 minutes? Would be good to accelerate a little bit. Yeah, it's not a general vibe block. You can't use it in that way. No light side buffs is a little bit spooky, but I think we probably care about the damage reduction. Seemingly more than fun news, because people are winning without it. With Relic 9 Bays. Okay, scroll. We're not that type of account. Yeah, people are winning with, like, trash grounds. Okay. They've been finding new teams to send them against. I mean, the amount of tenacity, you put them in places where they don't really get... Oh, one here. We should probably force base that's on with buffs. Nisa death number 1. Lycius, I'm sorry. We don't even want to get rid of the retribution. This is just better for us. She's funding her own demise. Okay, full banners. That's not right. I don't even get to do the thing. Alright, fun, fine. Ugh. Well, I guess technically it is right. Now what? Alright, list of teams. Not bad. Time, probably increasingly not important. JML, Sith Eternal, JCal, Maul, Bounty Hunters. JKR, JKL? Now we saw Zori out there. And Marin. Light side Mandalorians. Dark side Gideon probably doesn't make the cut. Dash basic reset. Bad Batch. You're already at like more than 10 very solid strong teams. Bad. We could even make JKR and JKL separate if we so desired. Qui-Gon. Sure. Technically, could also do Gar ISC separate from Maul. Maul, Lightside Mendoz, Gar. How about that? They are on Tenacity, so they do get the opportunity to go for a wider pool of people. I know we got some more serious-ish teams up here. Is this Scanner Basic reset? No, it is not. Disappointed. All right. Ezra, I made you real this week, right? You're a real boy now. You're real enough. You're real-esque. You're on your way. Just keep going. I don't think I'm in danger of lowballing it. I don't know. Maybe just give him Jolene. I got the Dispel Basic. We save Shock for Padme if we want to go that direction on somebody. This is fine, right? Alright. I want Yoda so badly, man. I just... JKR Ezra with an R5 damage carry, surely. I'll restrain myself. I think we're fine without Yoda. Call it a hunch. What stops Bad Batch here? What do you do? Damn, that's a lot of words. Bluebot. Control updates. Nope. Control of tenacity. Lobot gains a inconsequential amount of tenacity for each droid ally. Wow, amazing. Heal. Nope. Okay, question 2. What stops you from wampaing this? Wasn't Lobot like vaguely pitched as anti-wampa? That would be anti-wampa coded. Isn't Maul kind of okay here? I guess Jake Hall as well. If we do that, what do we do with light side Mandos? Technically, they don't really need a lead. It's just very nice to have. Like, Bo is so nice for those two, normally. I'll stop this from just being like Bosk, actually. This should be fun. The Foresight plus Stealth could deny me contracts. Closer. Stop making dots again to let him out. Unless he gives me an opportunity, then I'm back in. More. More. We have arrived. Now do it again 4 more times. 2 more times. Oh, I appreciate that you lost your VIP now, so I could just do that to you real quick. What do you think of that? Really just trying to finish with full banners. There we go. Got a revive block, not ability block. I think we're okay. And then... And we're going to lose protection banner, sadly. Okay. He doesn't get an Omicron off, right? Did we ever just like run Malgus and instantly kill him? I don't know, what's the Jollicron? I don't know this shit. I never read it. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm dealing with here. Wouldn't Tenacity up just block him? The problem is, Pondo can... I mean, am I just doing JK or JCal here, maybe? Cal would guarantee we don't get timed out, but... would introduce some concerns past that point. What about Qui-Gon? Who is this? Yo, no. So you're streaming again recently, man. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Have you returned to the fold, or are you out there enjoying variety? You have returned. Just like Malgus. How's it going, man? Okay, it's come to my attention that apparently nobody's ever fought a team like this before. Wild. I mean, Padme has won in the past. Should I be worried? I don't know. It's fucking Jawas. But like, the Jawa Kron. I don't know. Maybe with Hondo. I mean, ostensibly, we should want to kill Scavenger, right? Maybe Malgus here? Like, yeah, Malgus against Hondo, but we could just manually pop the fours at ourselves, right? I would like to believe I'm capable of that. You ran to Uji Kylo solo? Yeah, Hondo is there. Weird position. I'd like to imagine maybe we can get away with this. We just have to stop him from getting the 10 stack, right? I fucking hate cheese battles. I kind of just want to go. This might be the wrong choice. It's not feeling like it yet. Oh, first time. Oh, we have mace for the stealth, so that's cool. Didn't know there was a stealth. If we kill it here, we're just good, alright? Yeah. Pain in the ass. Don't know what TF. Oh, it's anti-Wampa, I guess. I see. I guess Grievous does ramp potency if we're talking that specific state of affairs. That would be unfortunate, so we can't do that. Let's just go over here. Does it actually stop Wampa? Don't know. Am I in a position where I need to find out? I don't think so. That's kind of cheeky. You know what else would be cheeky? The good stat package. I think that would be the cheekiest of all. You can only possibly land debuffs during the tenacity down period. Yeah, but he ran potency based on getting resisted, so there will come a point where he can just debuff me and I don't get to blow him up, and that's I would like to avoid. Also, we need to play faster. Oh, you're talking about Wampa. I was talking about Gar. Forgot that exists. What's up with that? I feel like Shock Gideon Padman would have been winnable last time. Is there anything really stopping Maul from just doing it to him? Yeah, Gideon's a brick, but like... Gideon might be a brick. I don't think he's this much of a brick. Oh, what's up, Tess? Cheese battle that I'm losing my patience for, and I'm just gonna start trading down teams. That's the situation. Speaking of being impatient, a master plan did not seem to have worked. Great. Wait, I'm fucking dazed. Ah, dude. No, the town just bounces. I'm okay. Fuck. What am I doing here? Fuck off. Fuck off times 2. Times affinity in 2. Yeah, ability block. Figured. Okay, team head count. Marin, Cal, Wampa, Gideon Malgus, Dash, the bullshit. Padme. Qui-Gon. Oh, we know Cal won't get nested. Maybe Marin here? Who's taking JTR? Malagus or question mark or Jedi, I guess? Maybe Jedi don't even have it left. We might be having a problem there. Someone's gonna get the trench honors after that, I guess. This might be a dumb idea. And they do have tenacity down. Do I care? Tenacity down ability block is less scary than... Like, what? Ability block into... I don't know. I guess you always have to respect Rolo AoE just being able to dunk you for being two people. Does Rolo ability block even stop Wappa here? Still impatient. Still just gonna go. Yep. Tenacity down to ability block into. We probably just lose them. I'm gonna try to be smart. Now get rid of their preterm mater. Now tell her to kindly fuck off. Then firmly insists. And then some bullshit happens. And then we win for -3. Oh, we have Qui-Gon too. That's fast team. We don't have light side buffs. We're just gonna have to do Queel the old-fashioned way. Well, it has a revive on that buff, right? Definitely not gonna give that to him, right? I forbid you from playing the video game. Or he could just go first. Canonically speaking, that is true. And then... Boy, you are just... Alright. Did people mention that, like, Wampa's supposed to be trench anyway? I don't really feel like looking. I'm just gonna push some other buttons. How we do? Oh, Qui-Gon. kind of have some certifiable anti-Qui-Gon tools. I know you got like the fear below protection type shit. What if we just like went over this kind of direction? What that? Something like that. Well, they don't have stealth or anything. We just have guaranteed access to trench. If this is a bad idea, I'm pushing play anyway. I mean, Jenga will hurt maybe. Question mark. Uh-huh. And then? Okay. Well, now what? I was thinking maybe like dash. And yeah, Malgus exists, but like. Nice start. Don't mind that either. Stay the fuck away from Vandor. That's all I ask. Probably a nice finish. Probably a nice finish. Probably just go away, please. Thank you. Is this the part where I lose because of ships? I guess I'll find out. Off max, 438, 16, 19 plus. 2057, so if I get soft max and lose one battle, then we're exactly tied. So this is literally just, alright, come here. Please be cool. Ships for once in your life. I'm not even saying be an enjoyable part of the game, but just be a part of the game. Do we care about dispelling the buff, or do you just want to put tempo on? Dispelling the buff kind of has to be good, alright? I'll get rid of that defensive crap too. Okay. Well, that just happens. Oh, we don't have buff immunity. Not yet. I think we saved the dispel. We're banking the ult, so we kind of just need to put pressure on you, right? Okay, we want to pass this over to Sight to get the dispel. Take away your toys. Putting on pressure. Retribution was actually good. Doesn't that just lock you in at a... Does the Retribution, like, refill its stacks below 10, I believe? Nah. Alright, look at the one shot. Heal? Yeah, I should've. We should just be good now, right? Surely? I could run bounty hunters against exec. Play it like the AI. Leviathan seems pretty nice against Seps. I don't know. Not that nice. That was the wrong S. Like, we really don't even need this, but like all we need to do with this one is just guarantee the one shot, right? We were up by 20, now we're up by 17. Literally just don't lose. This is Spy, alright? I believe so. What do I want? Probably fine to give Spy stealth now. About to lose it anyway. Yeah, it's less than great. All right. High single fire damage. We got it. I don't think it's placement order. I think they just have their own set priority, and then they have the prescribed priority that they patched in of, well, like Assassin into Mark 1 into Scimitar. And so if you break from that, then it's just going to default to normal ship's priority, I believe. And no more ship's priority has it coming out first. Or not at first, but like higher than a lot of other ships. I was so wanted to basic to just put more pressure out, but fine. I'll ruin my assist pool. It's fairly inconsequential, but is it just me, or did the Kylo shuttle like reducing people's turn meter on reinforce? So profundity makes people immune to turn meter manipulation, right? So shouldn't that a part of Kylo shuttle not be working, but it is? That's kind of interesting. All right, did we get the win? I think we got the win. We did. I would hope so. Cool. Does this screw me over for next week? Oh no, we probably want that. If we're staying top or second bracket, then mission accomplished, I think. Yep. I would say my preferred. Maybe I'll mess around with top 8 again after 7-11 expires, but we'll see. 2056? I mean, for the teams they posted, technically it was low. Although, technically, it was almost 2076 if that SLK flight just went a little bit faster. It looked so not winnable that I kind of just started treating it more as like making sure I make the best possible choices to get kills to set up a cleanup rather than like play no win. And then suddenly just snapped into place. It's like, nah, you just win, actually. You hit the magic siphon number, and now everyone is just dying immediately. If anything, the real reason that we might have killed him, it might have just been that LV hit enough that he was able to heal everyone into critical range, and then we just wiped them off of that. Definitely a possibility. Because yeah, the rest of that time, it was like we were doing like 10% of their helpless damage because of OP defense. OP defense non-critable. I don't know. What did I get holds on? I believe just one thing. Continues to be a pretty good thing. It just works. I was actually kind of shocked to look at the GAC data last week for that team and be like, oh, people still just aren't really running like this, huh? Bit of a shame, that one. But everything else just got one shot. Okay, they held 7 GLs, they held Malicus, they held... I didn't hold Riva, I guess, but they held, like, Starkiller, everything under the sun, so... I'm just glad that Treya did her thing. It's the second time now that the player played, like, super efficiently against me, but fell for one of my traps. Again, I feel like people who tend to hover around this rank tend to know my bullshit over time, that they just don't really fall for it anymore. But people who don't know me, those traps are still just traps. Those traps will still just trap you. Like, it does just work. All right, we'll be back. I was gonna say for next round, but we're getting 2 kits this week, so we might be back here tomorrow. In fact, we might be back here. I mean, I doubt it's today. It's usually gonna be tomorrow, right? But yeah, that would be lovely. I'm more excited for Bo than Bane, mostly because Bo will be playable for me on a much sooner basis than Bane. But hopefully they're just fun kits to regardless. So, at minimum, we'll be back for next GAC. More than likely, we'll be back sooner for those kits coming out tomorrow. Guardians of the Galaxy. Not today. I haven't had much sleep, so I'm gonna go try to fix that. Anyway, peace out.